Dr. Khong, welcome to our show. Now, you were the president of AMSU in 1968. AMSU, of course, is Student Union. Back then, AMSU was a very powerful student body. It owned assets. It ran canteen and buses in the campus. So tell us more about it.
I guess being the only university in the Malaya then gave us special status. And we were the only University of Malaya Students' Union. At that time, I think the Students' Union, when the university was founded, was modeled along the lines of the Students' Union in the British universities. And it had a tradition of being independent, free to do whatever we wanted to do, according to the rules and regulations set out in the Constitution, as well as in the university constitution itself. And so we were able to do many things according to the good old tradition a student union should do. And we had the resources to do that also because membership was compulsory, and the subscriptions were collected by the administration and handed over to the union to manage.
AMSU subsequently also get involved in the 1969 general election. How did that happen?
I think there was a lot of discussion in the campus about what we can contribute, and many of us felt that perhaps we should have discussions on public issues which should be relevant for any election. You must go back to the time in the late 60s when actually there was a lot of political discussions and debates in the campus. It was quite free. Anybody could organize a forum, invite ministers, opposition members, social activists, and so on to take part in the debates. And it was done in a very orderly manner, though the debates and the participation could be boisterous, but there was no problem, there was no trouble. I mean, there were a lot of cheers, jeers and boos, but everything went on smoothly, and in the end everybody departed peacefully. So because of this constant debate and discussions on social issues and contemporary issues, some of us felt that perhaps the election would provide a good arena or a good avenue for us to articulate some of our concerns. We were non-partisan, that is, we did not support any political party, neither did we support any particular candidate. All we did was we said these were the issues which we considered to be very important for society from our point of view, and you can evaluate, the electorate, the voters can evaluate those issues and vote according to what they see to be suitable.
Well, how impactful would you say AMSU was back then?
If you look at attendance at the rallies, I think it would have been considered to be successful and impactful. We drew as many as 15,000 people to our rally in Penang, which was at that time one of the largest rallies in the 1969 elections. So, and lots of people were interested to hear us. Lots of people actually supported us, even financially. I remember that we, at the end of the rally, we would say, please give us a few dollars, whatever you want to contribute. Coins were also welcome, and everybody tossed in, whatever they wanted to contribute.
Were you all seen as pro-opposition? I mean, of course, you did not label yourself as pro-opposition, but did the power that be back then see you all as pro-opposition?
Probably they did so because many of the issues and concerns that we raised were something which we were not happy about. For example, the Internal Security Act and arbitrary detention. I think a lot of us were very concerned about that. It impinges on human rights, it impinges on democratic rights, it impinges on the freedom of the press and freedom of the people to express themselves. So, I mean, we thought that they were important, and this was Alliance government then that were responsible for the Internal Security Act and the implementation of the activity, the act itself. So we said that, well, if we appeared pro-opposition, then it can't be held, though never at any point did we say vote for the opposition or vote for any particular candidate, whether they are in the government or in the opposition.